It's
Psycho, would you mind switching to push to talk? Sorry.
pretty much for
Oh,
this. It's
sorry
like
guys, I didn't realize it.
No, it's all good.
to fully understand what this means and what the Tomb Frost assignments means is so Quizzy and actually are in group 1, so they're responsible for group 1 healing on a Frost Tomb. I'm in yellow group, and then Trix in blue group, and Tio's in green group. So there's no overlapping of groups in any of these. Like there's no double reds, no double yellows, no double greens, no double blues. So pretty much if green gets hit with a Frost Tomb, um, like Tay and Key should be healing Leo, Holy Woman and Toke should be healing Cup, Jork and Hib should be healing Mean, Quizzy and Tim should be healing Tio, while Ilya and Quizzy are kind of healing the main tank. Whoever's currently tanking is pretty much what it comes down to. So even in a double tomb scenario, there's still a healer for each person in every group, which is like in a perfect world it should never go south theoretically, but there was definitely a lot of things that were not done properly in that KT go, obviously. For one, greater frost protection potion use was pretty mid. Ice deflector usage was very poor. Like they only used 15 out of 40 frost deflectors that could have happened during that.
Really?
Yeah, they only used 15 out of 40. Like there was a lot of mitigation that could have. In theory, you can only use one extra, so I didn't really look at that entirely, but it was, and a lot of it has to do with timing on when you use your potions during these. Like it's now they do the full. When they're running into Saf, they do the full split strat. We're not going to be. Everybody's gonna be on the same side as Vibe here. If we get a really shitty blizzard, you can run through Saf and DPS on the other side if you just go straight across. But you have to be aware that when you're over there, you're most likely going to be ranging your healers. Like if the healers move with, or I'm kiting, like if we get really bad blizzards or something, and you guys have seen the washed up clips and stuff like that. If I have to turn the boss, we will. But ideally, we don't have to do that. But you have to be able to move with the boss so that you guys aren't like killing yourself.
This video is a good video to see for me to understand.
And when we're in air phase, everybody needs to like destance. Absolutely zero reason not to be.
Escape.
Double pressing escape is so important to not have him fucking targeted at all. It's like this is why we're not doing the double side strat, because man, the amount of fucking Petras you got to burn if you get shitty luck. But you know,
Can you show us like a path that we're supposed to take or walk, like an example, something on paper we could follow with your mouse or something?
or what?
On a blizzard.
Just get out of it.
I'm in. Oh no.
That's all you do.
Fucking deep.
Now, if you want to keep DPSing and say the blizzard, like Saf has a massive melee range. Like you can still be hitting like Saf from like back here. Like her range is huge. Her hitbox is massive. So like, if you have the weak aura, which everybody should, for like, if a blizzard is following you, try to find what blizzard it is following you and keep it like, say it's like over here under Saf, like don't fucking back straight up and drag that blizzard through the entire melee stack. Like back up and move over so that it comes to you over here. It's a lot of little things, but somebody doing that is so valuable to be able to just continuously be DPSing the boss instead of all the melee having to back out, and now nobody's doing any damage. And now we see another air phase or whatever, and a lot more damage goes out. But if we have really shitty blizzards here, you guys can run through the boss and DPS it on the other side. But you have to make sure that like you're not at the front and you're not at the back, so you don't get tail swiped. So it's just straight underneath, and then you're right over here. Now, if you get low, you just have to Petri, because unless the healers all move forward too, you're probably gonna be ranging your healers over there. So
I think everyone should have healing predictions.
yeah, watch your
If you don't see healing is
yeah.
coming, you just Petri.
Yeah, you
and wait,
like
and wait.
sitting in a Petri is not like that's the safest way. You know, it's like sit there, wait till you get heals, and if you don't, then you just stay there. You know, it is what it is.
Wreck.
I would assume like our healers are very good, so I would assume we'll be good. But I mean, their healers did a pretty good job during this.
Their
To be
Saffron
honest,
Opera was pretty good.
yeah, their Saffron was pretty good, but
God.
Kinda sus because they double split.
yeah, it's good. It is really good to split, in my opinion. Like for
Yeah,
the
but the-
Blizzard
Oh,
RNG.
so bad, dude.
But you can get
Not getting
cooked
a ton.
on tombs, yeah, and you just have to Petri, and that's just the way it is. Like, I'm pretty sure. I think it.
Frostpot.
I don't know if one of the Blizzards is still following him or not, but they do move very slowly. But as you can see, like you can be at a very far range while you're DPSing these guys.
Oh, yeah, down.
So it's not the end of the world. A lot of it is pretty simple. Biggest thing is double escaping when they're in the air, and like the first one you want to ice deflector the first air phase, and then the second one actually you probably want to GFRPP as soon as you can, as soon as your GFRPP is gone, and then ice deflector first air phase, then if we get to that point, the second one you can throw up another GFRPP, give or take. Because I'm assuming our kill's going to be about 3 minutes.
Oh my God, brother.
That's like my guess is like about 3 minutes for our SAF kill. Is what I'd say. We will not have wreck, so don't expect to be wrecking on SAF. So we just won't do it. Any questions about SAF? Other than that, it's pretty much every man for himself during SAF. Make sure you have heal predictions. Be ready to go on that. Pretty straightforward. Mages, I forgot that the mages and casters are also here. Like number one, like you should all have like your /use moist talettes in if you have them. Number one prio is decursing. That is like the most important thing in this fight, because you're going to be taking a lot of extra damage if you don't, and and healing the boss a fuck ton. I think like every curse is like close to like 20k healing or something like that. Like it is like even though your damage might not be the greatest, mages, like every decurse you do is like effectively 20k damage done to the boss. So it is just as important as doing damage to the boss at the end of the day. Keep your frost wards up. Anything else, I'm sure Ballin has kind of had a discussion with you guys about a lot of the things in here. A lot of it is, it's pretty straightforward for a lot of the casters. I asked Len what he thinks for treating KT as kind of like twin imps with like 5 seconds left on the chain CD to drop the ignite and let it fall, so that you guys don't have to instantly burn a Petri as soon as KT does his chains. It sucks if he doesn't do the chains right away. So there is that downside. I personally don't care, whichever you guys prefer to do for KT, but if you have the ignite rolling, it needs to be off fucking immediately. Like as soon as chains goes out, it has to be instantly petried. You cannot lip it. If you try to lip it, he'll still run at you. Those are like the two biggest things if you're going to keep the ignite rolling going into like a chains, because it has to be petried as soon as it goes out, because KT cannot move. KT moving is the worst possible thing that can happen when we're on KT.
I have a question.
What's up?
When you do that Petri, how long do you have to, like, how do you know when you can unpetri?
I mean, you can instantly unpetri as soon as you petri, it drops all your threat, right?
Okay.
Does it drop the ignite too?
No.
No, because
No.
it does not.
Okay. So it's.
It's
I
when
guess
the
you have to.
ignite
I guess you have to chill, huh?
falls.
Stay petried until
Well,
the ignite runs off.
Yeah. So ideally, in that scenario, when you petri it, right, your other mages aren't going to be keeping the ignite rolling. They should be sheeping. So the ignite should fall off by itself. So in about 5 seconds, when the ignite falls off, is when, like, when you can unpetri.
Okay, so just wait for ignite to fall.
Yeah, wait for the ignite to fall off, then you can unpetri. During this pre-phase, it's like 3 minutes, I believe, is the pre-phase. Soldiers of Frozen Wrath, melee, never be top threat on these guys, ever. Never touch them with a melee hit. They do a fuck ton of damage if you are in range of them when you're the highest threat. Most of the time, they'll always be going to a healer. Hunters, this is your number one priority, is killing these Soldiers of Frozen Wrath. Casters, you guys are number one priority is on these ghosts when they come out of a room, and then melee will be taking care of, like, melee. We can also be shooting these Soldiers of Frozen Wrath. As you can see, don't forget your arrows, fucking buy them. And then pallet, like, those are the soul weavers. Those are your number one priority as casters. That's what you guys are taking care of. These will be getting hodged. Tank will be tanking them. Then we kill. Pretty simple. Make sure the Frozen Wraths die. They only have about 2k HP, so they're nothing crazy. But pretty much going into KT, we'll have every single prop pot popped. We do not want any shadow res like auras or protections from the priests because we don't want to resist the magic dust because it's a shadow spell. Other than that, make sure your macros work and all of that if you're using them. It was really interesting, a lot of those, because some of them, like Vibes macro, whatever the fuck he was using, he just instantly threw it at the boss. But I'm pretty sure the reason he threw it at the boss is because it was also a mouse over, so it did both, and then it prioritized the mouse over his actual macro. So that's
it also
why
doesn't work right if you're moving.
Yeah. It's like you have to be standing still, and then I think it would have instantly magic dust somebody nearby him, but because he was moving, it didn't work, and then it just went to the mouse over, which was KT. So is what I am aware of anyway. I don't fucking know, but other than that, I mean, KT's coming. You have 30 seconds till Frost Blast when KT spawns about. And chains is about 15 seconds. So you do have to pop wreck like very fast to not have it up for like when I'm pulling this guy into position, everybody should be stacked on the backside of the boss. Pretty much, like, everybody should be at the backside of him.
I mean, you can see their positioning right there is so fucked up.
I mean, at that point, it doesn't matter, but it will in 30 seconds. Like, everybody should be right here, fucking pixel stacked, running at his rear so you don't parry haste or anything like that. Like, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if you're, like, kind of on the side or whatever, but, like, they lost so much damage here. Only 3 people wrecked. Like, only 4 of them are death wished. Like, they were so late to this, and Chains comes off in 5 seconds.
That might be bugged a little bit. Like, I think like most of the warriors death wish on it. I think his weak auras are at whatever.
I think the weak hours bug.
Could be a limit, but anyway, yeah.
Can you check the logs?
It wasn't great. I'll tell you that right now. It was a lot of people popped wreck at 15 seconds. Okay, well, that's true. Okay, so Shoal 14. So the Death Wish was good, but the wrecks were really bad from what I'm aware of. Anyway, maybe I know like some of the wrecks were very late. Like Chains is off CD, and a lot of these warriors still have like 6-7 seconds on fucking
6-7
on it. Hold on, let me look. Like.
Yeah, like all over the place.
A lot of them were late. Like these ones, perfect. You have about exactly
This shit
15
is-
seconds.
this no shit, all the
But
fucking
this
sack
one
off.
is so late. Oh, which I guess
And he's
I
a
mean,
tank. He's a tank.
yeah, which
So
that
let me
was
use
that was
that.
weird, but the it's either you. How long do you have after that? It's another what? You haven't. Then it's a minute cooldown, but Frost Blast is off. KT can use your wreck, can he?
Pretty sure you can use everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can.
Should be blowing fears, right?
I
As
mean,
well.
You
he can
should.
he can PI himself with the priest.
Yep, he can.
Aren't fears on last day bomb kill?
Yeah, ideally, yeah,
Mhm.
correct. Because you don't want to waste the GCD using a fear here.
Yeah.
Mages, you guys need to be detect magicking KT because we can dispel any buffs that get put on himself. That most likely will happen. Like you can dispel a bop off of KT. You can dispel like anything that they put on them. So it is important that we know what buffs get put on KT. So
Can you dispel a shout?
what? Sorry.
Shout. The water shout. Is that indispellable?
My brain's fried. I don't know what he said.
He's
I'm
asking
sorry.
if you can dispel battle shout on Casey.
Yeah.
Battle shout. Ooh, I mean, probably. I wouldn't see why not.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I'm assuming it's any buff, because I would assume, but
Because he gets very strong when he has shout on
Metal
him.
shout isn't magic, so you can't dispel it.
okay, so he's just cooked.
Priests have mass dispel, right?
No.
Just Petri at that point if he has better shot.
Actually, no. It's a class ability,
What?
so no, you can't. Any like direct class abilities, you cannot take
Yeah.
off. Battle shout is one of
Yeah,
them.
that is scary.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
either way, like you must be max melee range on the tip of KT's skirt. It is so important. As you could tell, they were not. Like the fuck did I just do? But like you can see square is actually max melee range here. The people in front of him are not. And you can see over here, this guy is slightly to the side over here. Like they're not max melee range whatsoever. Like Shoal even here is like they're front farther than they should be.
Yeah, they're way too close.
And then ideally the kind of the game plan that I'm thinking is how long is the first Frost Blast open? It's like 30 seconds off rip. Yeah, 30 seconds is first Frost Blast. So ideally we use I'm not sure how many like AoE Frost Bolts go out. It's kind of random, isn't it? Before like the first Frost Blast is available. Seems to be
Just
pretty
a window,
random.
right?
Yeah. So like
for
for the most part, we like he hasn't eaten any Frost Bolts, so he's pretty safe on a first Frost Blast because he hasn't eaten anything in terms of Shadow Bolt Vault, like any Frostbolt volleys or anything like that. So like if we're at this point where we still have our GFRPP up, there's no reason for us to like pop anything for this Frost Blast. Now, like AoE Frostbolt goes out. It used just about everybody's. I seen it put this fucking jackass opened his bags, but it put Frost Blast on CD for 7 seconds.
I should be able to get all of my cooldowns out, right? So like I won't be fucking blasting people with Blade Flurry, right? Like I should be able to get that while he's walking. Before
Yeah,
my controls go out.
blow fucking everything.
Okay.
Like ideally, we want to blow everything so that when we're MC'd, you can't do anything crazy. And then when the AoE Frostbolt volley goes out, it puts the Frost Blast on CD for like 7 seconds, I believe. So he can't do it for another like 8 seconds. I don't know. This guy covers the shit. But even here, like you can see just by here, this stack should have been over here. If you actually look at the replay, there's one person in this stack that was max melee range over here and didn't get frozen, which is very interesting. Because
Can we see an MC and then an immediate Frost Blast, Merle?
that can happen. Yeah. Can.
Oh, or no, Shadow
Well,
Fisher. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't die if you're MC'd in a Shadow Fissure. It's
be like
when
a
you come
default.
out of your MC and there's a Shadow Fissure under you or something of that nature, you have to be slamming your Petri button.
It usually doesn't last as long as the MC though. It'll probably disappear
Yeah.
before you stop being MC.
And then, so ideally, we Ice Deflector first, Frost Blast, and then the second one, we're more so going into a GFRPP. So then you
Will
get.
you guys be calling that out? Like,
I'll try my best, but there's a lot of shit going on. So I'll be trying, but I can't guarantee that I will be, but I'll be doing my best. So, like, don't be afraid to use your consumes. Like, I don't give a shit when you use it, but use it. It's free mitigation for anything, alleviating our healers from having to heal 700 damage or 2000 damage. So,
If you see in the second dump, they didn't lose anyone because almost everyone popped a GMPP.
yeah, like
The second one?
like
The
the
second one.
first chain or this one.
The second one.
Yeah,
The
so
first one, they lost 3. The second one, they got like 6 or 7 chains.
It was 7. Sorry to join in.
Hey,
Just
good.
watching.
You're good, brother.
Hey, bud.
What's up?
But like,
If I
it is so important to be stacked here properly. Like you can. So I actually learned of one of DBM actually has a raid range that's literally right like this.
Tested if this works in combat, by the way,
I didn't test it in combat.
because that's what Miyagi was telling me when I was talking to him earlier. Is it may not work in combat.
We have one that we can share. That
Yeah,
Jay shared.
there is one. This one is
Okay,
really fucking nice if it works in combat, but I'd have to test it. We can test it then afterwards, but
The weak aura that all of our raiders were using, if you log out, you have to.
yeah, that weak aura
reset
is
it up.
cooked, bro.
Yeah.
That weak aura is so cooked. You have to
Yeah.
like do fucking macros and this and that, and I'm like, oh fuck
Yeah.
no.
I don't
There's
even have one.
there is a add-on that is like raid range that does work properly. That you can like hover over a stack. Like if you were standing here and you hovered over these guys, it would give you the range that you are from these guys or like these guys. But for the most part, like on this stack, I mean, you can see these are way too close. Like this guy is way too
Star is
close to this one.
too.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
a little
like
fucking
Star should have been back here at max melee range because you can see you could just about put a person and a half between you and KT, give or take. But
Even then, the rogue up front on the left is still too far forward.
Dude,
Yeah.
look at
Yep.
X right now. X is
yeah,
so
X is
far.
perfect. Yeah, X is perfect. Square is perfect. I
It's
can't really see the
perfect, but
triangle.
The melee on that side is not in top of X.
Whenever we get our second double tomb on this one, Titanium is actually the only one
Yep.
that doesn't eat.
Yeah, I seen that because he was
So-
max melee range. He was like over here. He was the only one that didn't get tombed in the
He's
second
on,
stack.
Yeah, he's on X.
Oh yeah.
So,
Wait,
yeah,
the second
he'll be on like a little bit to the left. You'll see. Don't do what I did. I'm a fucking retard.
but
But
like,
yeah, so
even here, like you guys inch forward a little bit, and you have to be like back here is where like you should have been. Is like back in here, like back farther on square, because you're like almost on the red. Which like here, you could definitely see that one was happening because they're too close. Just
yeah, this shit got cooked.
yep, and it
Here's one of the
is.
MC went out. So we have 2 die to the frost tomb right there, and then Tigran dies to the volley right after.
Yeah, it went out right
the
after the
biggest-
frost blast, which was ass.
The biggest mistake on our end, other than the melee positioning, was that our healers weren't pre-rolling shields or renews on the melee like they should have been. So it's really important. 'Cause I'm sure you healers are being distilled.
The
You need
the-
to have renews and shields rolled out when Frost Blast is able to be cast. Like when it's
so
close.
surprisingly enough, pre-power word shielding is bad, but every single melee needs to have a pre-hot on them when Frost Blast becomes available. That is pretty much the whole game plan. Pre-power word shield, because instead of like, one, it could get eaten by a frostbolt, AoE frostbolt. Two, now you can't give them power word shield, because in a perfect world, we have a priest and a paladin on every group. So the priest instantly gives a heal, instantly power word shield whoever's in a frost blast in that group. That pretty much saves them every time, because it gives them that's close to 2,500 HP, and a paladin heal, holy shock, they're good. You know, like there's like if it's a double tomb in the way that it's set up, one paladin can a paladin can take one, priest can take the other. It should be perfect. There shouldn't be ever any issue unless we get like a triple chain or something stupid, but that's crazy. But from what I'm aware, it's just like the AoE stun on the sleep on Huhuran, where it picks a person to Frost Blast. Anybody in a 10 raid range gets hit. If you are outside of it, you will not get hit as a melee. So it's like, or anybody around you. So it's not like it's going to chain from here and then it goes off 10 raid range of this guy. It's strictly 10 raid range off of the person that it chooses to hit. 5 actually had decent fucking frames. And like this pathing was very shit.
Yeah.
He's okay with it because you still have 5 seconds on Frost Blast, but I don't also know how jumping affects it, but that was some crazy shit. That was some crazy shit. Like he was so close. He was so fucking close to dying in there. But it's a 180 insta run. From what I've been told, you do not have time to backpedal. So don't backpedal. You turn and leave. You can 90 degree and strafe. You can straight 180 and go forward. Anything of that nature. And then how we're going to be doing kicks, I tasked Mean with calling it. Hopefully he calls it. But it's going to be split into two sets. We're going to have 2 sets of kicking. So group like X and star and square is kick 1. And then X and triangle is kick 2. So
we need to call the kicks.
He will be. He's supposed to be. I tasked Mean with it, so surely Mean can call this. So, but it'll be on rotation between kick 1, kick 2. Very simple comms. Know which one you're in, because there shouldn't ever be a time that one of these groups can't kick. I actually kind of.
I think everyone kicking one.
I'd kind of prefer square and triangle versus star and X, to be honest. Because like, there's no shot you're chaining a fucking tomb over here. What's up?
I don't want to see what happened to us happen to you guys. I really don't. Like, I feel like shit losing that many people. So, my biggest advice to you guys, I know Turt's gonna be stressing it to you a bunch, and if not, he already has. As melee, other than watching your feet on Shadow Fissure, melee distance is everything. And obviously watching the threat whenever chains go out. So just melee distance, melee distance, melee distance.
I'd rather you not be hitting the boss than chaining a fucking tomb. That is like...
Your healers get fucked like ours did, and it's really hard for them. I don't know how they managed to save the second double tomb, but they did. And
the second one was because half of the raiders had GMP.
Right here, read GFRPP. Right as the Frost Blast comes out, is available. Good timing. Still didn't use the ice deflector. Tisk tisk, tisk tisk. But like, even here, like,
will be better than
like,
but he have a GMPP there. So.
Yeah, he just GFRPP'd, so he's good. But like, after this one goes out, I would be like looking to use my ice deflector. But like, this guy, too close. No reason to be up there. Probably even people in front of square are too close.
Yeah.
I can't see that one, but from just looking at this, they need to be over to here. Like when you look across the boss, like a straight fucking 90-degree, like a straight 180 from you should be another stack. It shouldn't be slightly off to the side like they are here.
I
Then
do have
here's
a
the second
question.
one. But what's up?
Yeah, that's the second one. Yeah, just
Because you can
unrelated, but
see
So they wait. They changed
titanium
this right here?
didn't
Is
get
this
hit.
changed?
yeah, that was big.
Who did this go on?
It was not me.
Probably someone from Square, since Titanium didn't
Yeah.
get hit.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
me. We went back and watched the VOD from different point of views. It was me.
I didn't sure say you though. It says it for everybody else. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, no clue.
He's
what
targeting,
But-
he's targeting Fabulous.
But
Nobody
if
dies here.
if you're like here or actually back up on square, you don't chain into there. Or was X too close? I don't know. That's a good question.
I think it's X.
Probably,
too
it's
close.
probably a mixture of both. Honestly.
It's probably
There's-
like this guy's like half a step over and then like they're half a step here, so it's like the two halves make one, so it's like just too close. But Titanium was in a good spot where he was on the opposite side, but so
crazy. It's crazy how small the window is.
it's
and
very
KT
small.
KT eats that shit up, man.
Yeah.
You guys saw it last night. He was eating us up.
Yeah, I really wish I could see what kind of like raid frames this was, like what it looked like. It is what it really comes down to. Really just have to have faith in your healers. And here, if you get MC'd and you get sheeped and you don't get instantly dispelled after a fucking after you're sheeped, you need to instantly petriate off and get the fuck back in the stack. Like it is so important.
Burn the Petri and just reflask. Just do it.
You don't even have to reflask. It's whatever. Like honestly, having a lower HP pool is not the worst thing in during KT.
I hesitated on the Petri here, but yes. Like
Yeah,
Turtle
you-
said, you can
like,
just rip it right away.
You're
not getting
right
hit.
in here. Like right now, you're not in a dangerous. Like you're not in danger here because Shadow Fissure isn't available and Frost Blast isn't available. But if like Shadow Fissure can spawn underneath you and you're just fucking dead unless you petri it. So it's like, don't like, and you're not doing damage sitting here as a fucking pig. Like you're not. Like get the fuck out of it and go back to your stack at DPS. Like the faster this fucker dies, the better you're doing. Which also Jeet almost fucking died here too when he was tanking the ads. That was crazy. I seen him drop down to 5% and petri it.
Yeah.
But it is so important to get back into your spot instantly. Like one, you don't want to be sitting there not getting healed from your bloodthirst, your judgment of light, all of that shit after a frost bolt volley, like all of that. Mages is super like right here. He's getting hit by like 3 or 4 fucking ads here, and just he didn't get a single heal, and he was at 5%, bro, and he hit the Petri, and now they're going crazy, and I was like,
we had about 4 healers Petri during this.
Yeah.
When the ads were running through, we missed one shackle, and then another.
I seen diamonds,
team with
moon.
no heals.
Yeah. And
So there was one. One
Option
was
road.
missed shackles, and then did
There
like
should-
another one.
there
get
should only be
deleted, or-
two.
So they shackled 2 pre-shackled one at the same time, and one of them didn't realize. So there was only 2 mobs that got shackled.
Yeah, because there should be 3 shackled and 2 running around. But
Yeah.
the
So we had
idea,
3 running around.
the game plan we're doing is orcs and cup are instantly going and picking them up. That's the game plan. We're not doing no pally spam shit or anything of that
Yeah,
nature.
Our tank that was supposed to go help was Pete. He died in the first tomb. The backup tank was Torskar, who was tanking the boss at the time. So
yeah, it's super unfortunate. I have somebody that's not even like cup could be tanking the boss, so I'm pretty sure orcs will have no problem tanking 2. as long as he gets there very fast, is like the game plan is to get there very fast because every time they swap mobs, they increase their damage by 10%. So the faster he gets to him, the less damage he's going to be taking. So that's pretty much the game plan. Other than that,
Face of utter disappointment.
other than that, there's really nothing else other than the most important thing during KT is there's a lot of white noise, a lot of shit going on. Every class has their role to play in this fight. Like mages, you guys need to be focused on polying, getting detect magic up on KT so that we know if they get buffed to dispel it. Hunters, I mean, you guys are just doing fucking damage, whatever. Like pop off kings and queens. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
multi-shot in
Like,
phase 1.
yeah,
Smile.
yeah, none of that. Just single target. Single target ethical gaming.
Yeah, ethical single target club.
I know
Which
this is
how
a
I
melee
level.
meeting, but Turtle, make sure your healers test their frames for Frost Blast before you do KT. And then you end up finding out that some of your healers actually didn't know what they were looking for on KT with their raid frames, which is extremely frustrating. So,
Well, I've got a holy woman in there, and he's taking care of business down there in the guild chat right now.
hell
So, yeah,
Shit.
there we've.
Well, my bad for barging in.
You're good,
but
brother. You're good.
I really don't want to see you guys lose.
It's
I would have
nice.
said that.
It's nice to
Gutting,
have
dude.
a personal personal.
Dude, it was
what the hell is
fucking
it?
gutting.
Yeah, I feel that. That's
That happened to us on my first
That
year
is.
with Home Depot. We
yeah.
lost 6 melee, and you know what? We sending it back the next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's there's a
Just
lot
for
to
the people
learn
who
from it.
couldn't make
So
it.
a lot to learn from it.
Yeah, we should switch places next time, all right?
Most important part is max melee range. That is like the most important part in this fight.
You just backpedal until you cannot attack
Until you
anymore.
can't attack anymore.
Mhm.
Yep. And then just kind of center yourself between the two groups. I surely the people I mark for these marks are gonna be on their shit. So just don't follow me. Whatever you guys do, just don't. Even though I'll be Mark Star, don't follow where I'm standing, okay? Yeah. But sucks to be you guys in my group. Mango, Rod, Orcs, you guys are cooked.
GG.
Yep. But
you got Mang in your group?
yeah, I'm cooked.
I
I'm
hope you
fucking
guys
cooked.
get the most uneventful KT ever, dude. Where
And-
he just sits there.
And
and
who
watch.
knows? Yeah, he really could do jack shit. Like,
Yeah.
and in theory, we should get, if we see 4 frost blasts, you should see about 2 in the melee stack and 2 in the caster stack. Is pretty much what it should be by the end of it. Because there's actually 24 casters and ranged, and there's only 16 melee in this fight. So it's actually unlucky to get like a lot in the melee stacks. So
If I'm not wrong, he can quit everything and send everything in one tick.
It's
pretty weird, but
yeah,
it's
it seems like he getting like off
yeah.
CD everything.
It's the first time he casts an ability, there's no cooldown with the rest of them. But after he's cast, so if he casts Chains, Frost Blast, Volley, all that once, then every time after he casts one spell, it'll be what, like 4 seconds delay in between each one.
I think it was like 5 or 6 is what like the weak aura was showing when
Okay.
you had to open your bags and cover my whole fucking weak aura.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Yeah, throwing your fucking. We're pretty sure
that shit
we
right at
we were
KT, by
looking
the
at
way.
it. It was because we're pretty sure it was because you were moving, and then it did a mouse over instead of targeting the closest mob. Is what we kind of looked at when we were looking at it.
We're right at KT.
Yep.
Fat ol' immune popped up on my screen.
It was sick.
I definitely fucked up last night. I was really nervous.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of like how it goes on prog, is people get fucking nervous.
But if there's any questions,
It is KT, dude.
now is the
It's
time
like
to ask them.
No shame in it.
The last boss for some reason.
The biggest thing is just the melee distance, because if you don't get a double tomb, it makes your healer's job so much easier, man. We definitely cucked our healers over. I know a lot of people are frustrated with our healers. I don't think that's right. I think that we put them in a really bad spot, getting 2 double tombs, and not only that, but they saved our ass on one of them. So just be mindful of positioning, like Turt said. It's so important, man.
It seems like every time when he switches, it seems like whoever he's targeting, it gets slightly closer to them. Like when it swapped off a star and went to square, you could see him move ever so slightly. Like you could see they were like the top of the square was at the edge of the edge of it, and then as soon as he swapped, he moves into here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
Now,
getting new threats from chains, right? Yeah.
now
Yeah, he's on Force Car there. We should have backed up there if we're with the
also,
tank stack.
what were your mages doing that they're not even on the threat table?
Their ignite dropped. You can see their ignite dropped quite a lot. That's why there's 2 different mages at that total.
Because I was like, I'm debating, because my mages always have a fucking stupid ass ignite. So I was debating on with when Chains has like 5 seconds left, just having him drop it and then treating it like Twin Emps, where they don't keep an ignite rolling so that they don't instantly rip threat on a chain.
Yeah, that or they Petri.
Yeah, but it has to be
If their
instantly.
ignite is unless you want to keep the ignite rolling, they just sit in the Petri the entire time, and they're also just safe unless they get frost tuned because that's the only thing that goes through Petri.
Which pretty much, I mean, as soon as a chains goes out, your ignite's dropping anyway because people need to be sheeping. So the only other thing that hunters can do during this is like you can, how is it, concussive shot?
Yeah,
You can more
like
you
wander
can
around.
you can
like
more
worm.
than happily concussive shot somebody till they get sheeped or anything of that nature. Because you guys have a bunch of range. You can also concussive shot the ads so that they're not changing targets all the time when they spawn. Anything of that, anything like that is great.
Want to buy Enrage Proc?
You talking about the disorient
Jeez,
from Hunters,
so-
right?
Whatever it is, bro. I don't fucking know, man. They know what I'm talking about better than
I
I
just
do.
don't want him to get confused because, like, I know concussive shots is slow. I have no fucking clue what the fuck.
Can they be slowed?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mages, you
So
guys
you
can
could
you guys can frost nova the ads too.
I
There's
guess. I
absolutely
feel like
nothing
it would
wrong with
be a
that
waste of
either.
the GCD.
It it can be bad if you frost nova them right next to somebody, but like the person can just
But
move.
if I frost over them somewhere against someone I don't like,
Bravo.
like,
I
if
don't
it's
know.
against,
Good
like,
planning. I
fucking
don't know.
Fizzy, that's fine.
Yeah. Or Mean Machine. Yeah, everybody wants that guy dead. So the but anything to keep those ads from constantly changing targets is like the most important in that time frame, kind of. You can also drop target dummies. You can Hajj them, which I don't know my DPS here can Hajj. That's pretty much it. You can shoot them with a frostbolt too and slow them like that. You can do that. Or like blizzard them if they all, I don't know how they spawn, if they all spawn on top of each other or if they all spawn separate. I don't know that answer.
I'm gonna definitely
But-
have blind. I'm gonna have
Blizzard
blind and
Blizzard
magic
wouldn't
as
matter
fucking
just because
macro.
no one's gonna be running improved Blizzard.
Fair. So
They come out of different areas across the room.
yeah.
Like a
So ideally, our priest should be instantly marking whichever one they're shackling. So try not to hit those if you're going to be hitting them, so we don't break the shackles.
crazy how
I mean, to be
how
quite
fast
honest,
shit gets derailed.
as DPS or range DPS, I just wouldn't like the ones that are gonna get shackled. Just don't even fuck with those at all. That's
Yeah,
basically
try
how
not
I
to.
fucking.
Yeah.
That's basically how I died on Gothic. Is because I aggroed something and things got chaotic, and instead of petring, like I mean I should have, but if I never aggroed that thing, or like I'm focusing on a specific thing that I should be, like I'm not gonna have that aggro. And lipping isn't gonna work, like Turtle said.
Yeah, you
So it has
cannot
to be a
lip
Petre.
KT's threat on a threat drop. He'll still run after you. It's completely irrelevant. And you should be
Oh,
using it
can
on a
you- can you-
GFRPP instead. So
The ones that you do shackle, can you lip those? Probably. But
why?
like
Why?
even then,
I
like you're
mean,
lipping the front.
your pot should be on CD from a GFRPP. So
Remember,
Yeah.
they get strong
yeah,
every
every
time
time they
swap
swap
targets.
targets.
Yeah, so we're definitely not hitting those.
So in a perfect world, like they instantly get shackled when they come out, and then we
And the
have our
ones that don't
tanks
are
going
getting
to pick
tanked.
them up. Yeah, and early my healers heal the tanks. For the love of God.
Well, all right, boys. I wish you guys the best of luck tomorrow. I will be watching.
GG's, thank you.
Yeah, you guys stay safe.
Do our best.
Hell yeah, brother.
You too, bro.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you,
Later.
brother.
Peace out.
Later, dude.
Yeah, surely nobody will get to 13% HP because they reflect spells of themselves today.
I don't think I've
So
ever heard of that happening.
I saw some people play on Washed Up, and they were actually doing battle stance on KT. I wonder if
I've
that.
I've
why
thought
they-
about it being a thing too,
Not a bad
because
idea.
you also should not be whirlwinding when
Yeah.
when you're just taking an extra 10% damage for 3% crit. Like if you
Right.
I don't think and it just stops you from whirlwinding as well, and you can use overpower. Fuck it, I don't care.
Good comms. I like that.
I
Overpower is
do
so good
think
on
it's
Alliance.
better. I do think it's better than being in Berserker stance, because then you're not gonna. I don't think you can. Does it change your stance when you get MC'd? Can they? I think they
I don't know, but
can,
if you're in battle stance, you can't intercept.
but you won't instantly intercept if you're in battle
you're-
stance. Yeah, like you'll have to at least GCD yourself to swap stances. So
Because like an instant intercept could really kill a backliner.
it can be pretty nasty. So
Yeah.
I definitely do agree that battle stancing is probably the move. You're taking 10% less damage from frost volleys and all that stuff. So, and ideally my tanks, as soon as you want to be timing and keeping your bloodthirst available for when a chains goes out to be able to instantly slam a bloodthirst to have your highest threat as soon as the chains goes out. My 4 tanks should be in Fury Prot. Orcsbane will not be, because I want him to be able to instantly intercept into an ad, is what I'm kind of after for him, to be able to instantly pick up an ad and be able to tank it. So that's pretty much
I would
it.
have to ask or see why they do it, but I'm assuming it's the damage reduction.
It's definitely damage reduction.
If that's the case, then I mean, Zap's not a bad idea either. The battle stance.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think
There's, I think
that's
it's really
different though.
important to not BT when the chain is open.
It's very important. Is that everybody or just?
Not use the DPS just for not ripping threat as soon the
Yeah, you want to be when chains comes off CD, you do not want to tank KT. Everybody says he hits like a bitch, but I've seen him fucking global DPS warrior. So
he doesn't.
he hits hard. He hits hard. He hits for like 3K.
What about the enrage proc?
DPS Warrior last night took 7.5k damage from
Yeah,
one auto.
from one auto. So it's you don't want to be tanking him, because the tanks are gonna be stone shielded. The tanks are gonna be cooked on GFRPPs, so you don't want to tank them. Trust me. I will be in my mid gear, so keep that in mind as well with the opener. But I should be just fine. I've tanked Moam with almost no world buffs while you guys wrecked and Death Wish, and I was just fine. I'm probably just gonna rock Thunder Fury the whole time for maximum amount of threat and maximum damage reduction. So I'll obviously have Warblades on for the phase 1, during the ad phase, so I don't chain it to fucking the cubby. But I'm planning on swapping to Thunder Fury for when KT's out. So I should be at my peak threat per second. And if you want fish liver oil into your death wish macro is probably the best time to use your fucking fish liver oil. That's about it. Any questions?
I guess I have one question.
Oh,
guess it's
also
actually-
mages. Sorry, you cannot use fucking turtle poly macro. Use sheep or use pig. No turtles for
Yeah,
KT.
rank one actually, preferably too.
So no turtles allowed.
Just rank one poly. It's like
I
20
use
seconds.
for okay.
Because the turtle, like when you're enlarged and shit, it can like cover an entire shadow fissure and you won't be able to see it. So
It's insane.
yeah,
Yeah, the turtle's huge.
yeah, it gets
Yeah, that's
massive. So don't do that. Smile. That's the other thing. Go ahead, Tiffin. Sorry to cut you off.
I had a question about like the healing actually sort of is like with the healing assignments it shows like for the tombs it shows the melee groups, but do they have like someone who's gonna be set to heal the tomb people who aren't in melee so we don't have a Stewie situation?
I mean, in Stewie's case, he should have been healed. Well, they don't even have a priest in Group 5, but like in our case, like if somebody doesn't heal you,
Leader
that
in the group
surprised
will be
me.
healing you in case.
Yeah, I mean, give or take. I mean, all of my healers, I tell you right now, will have their shit on par. They're gonna have their frames set up to see fucking frost blasts, like the whole 9 yards, and there should be there's really not that much healing going on when a frost blast is only on one person. Like it really shouldn't be a big deal.
And you will get like 10
you-
holy shock.
yeah, you should be just fine. Otherwise, you can have the macro to take off your stand buffs. You also have a lower HP pool, so it is a lot easier for you to be healed through that ice tomb as well. So
I think we should pick out the Sansa and click off on in case we get a time.
what I said was like
We
the
pop
first
the
one,
back.
like the first one, you can click off Zanza, and then like you can put on another Zanza, and then you can click off a Zanza again, and then like the third one, if you get it like third time, if you're really that unlucky and you're in that fucking melee stack, then you can click off like Stam or something, you know. But I don't suggest clicking all of them off in one go because like you can't put them back on other than a Zanza. So I'd say like clicking a Zanza off is like your best, in my opinion, for like your most the easiest reapplyable buff on yourself to mitigate a lot of damage that you need to be healed.
Thank you.
And that goes for casters too. You guys can do the same. Keeping a GFRPP up, stuff like that is ice deflector. There's a lot of mitigation that can be done from a personal standpoint of keeping like GFRPP up and ice deflector. You always want to try to have at least one of them available. Like you always want to try to GFRPP or ice deflector before a tomb is available, because that's when you're most vulnerable. Is in a nice tomb because you can't fucking do anything about it. Like you're just in there and hopefully you get healed. So do it in whatever order you want, but I don't know. I think early in the fight, I'd rather use a deflector than a GFRPP and save my GFRPP for later into the fight when shit starts to get crazy, you know? But it also, I'd rather you use it than not use it at all. So, biggest thing is also, you know, just focusing on what your job is in the fight. Mages, you know, taking care of sheeps, hunters, I mean, doing damage, whatever, doing the concussive shot or whatever the fuck it's called on people that are running by, or slamming it on an ad, you know, that's running by you, that's loose, or like max melee range is your number one priority. sleeping dusting anybody that's nearby you that gets MC'd. I mean, you can do that on the MC targets as well, hunters. Other than that, I mean, have fun. That's the most important part. So, watch your feet. We pretty much be calling it on anybody that gets shadow fissure under their feet, trying to, but you can petri the shadow fissure if you're not going to make it out in time. So, don't be afraid of that. But
How long does it take to like actually land?
it is very fast.
Yep.
And shadow fissure is available this whole time. Shadow fissure 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 4.5, 5 seconds. This guy jumping out, literally almost like if he jumped a tenth of a second sooner, he's dead. He jumped right there, just outside of the circle. If he jumped here in the circle, he was dead as fuck. Or he landed right as it went off. But like, he is so lucky. Like, and then he runs way the fuck in. Like, what are we doing? Like, see this guy back here? Yeah, that's where you should have been. You should have been stacked on Jake W here. Like, I don't like both, like all of them. Like, what are we doing up here? Like, that's like the worst part is you're just griefing your raid. As you can see there, I mean, you can see where Titanium's standing. Like, he's all the way over here. The mark's all the way over here, and like you're 2 steps away from where you should be standing right now. And if my mages cook us with a stupid ignite and KT moves, we are not trying to move him back to the fucking center. It is a new center, and that's just the way it is. If you're a caster, stack on somebody else nearby you if you have to. You don't want to be between 2 casters and chain it to like 3 people. If you like, you don't want that to happen. I'd rather you be stacked on top of somebody else, like kind of like Cthulhu. Don't like try to shimmy and be in between everybody. Like, if you can, stay separated, but you're probably not going to be able to. So
You absolutely should just call for us to drop it. Are you gonna do that?
I'll be calling chains timings probably.
Okay.
So like I think it is the most like, I mean, 1, 2, 3,
And I mean, this is
4,
only
5,
hypothetically like
6.
if we are second on threat, right?
No. It is a full threat drop when chains happen, and your ignite
So
is
Ignite
instantly
will
ticking. Yeah, most of the
If
time.
you have ignite when the chain goes off, you just petri. That's it.
Yeah, that is the best. Yes. And who knows? He could just never do chains either. Like, he could just be a cool guy and like never do it really. Other than there's a guaranteed 1 though, but after that it's not like guaranteed. So after the first one, he could just be cool. But like Hillary has 1. I don't think their ignites are very good, but I don't know what the threat is because I don't get to see.
I just want y'all to know I'm so locked in. I'm smart.
I wish I could see the threat when he's friendly, but I'd be curious to see where that threat was because I didn't see him. Like, I didn't see anybody petri it, that ignite that was rolling, unless Hillary did. I was looking at the wrong frame. Hillary never petried it. I gotta see if any power with shields go out on somebody that gets tuned. I can tell you,
Now,
Stu,
you
you didn't get
can't
one.
petri a tomb.
No.
But if you are in petri, like let's say you petri off of the ignite, are you still able to be hit by a tomb?
I think so.
Okay.
And then it'll go through. But
From what Vibeless said, you can be
yeah,
hit through Petri. So
from what I'm aware.
Thank you.
Like right there, he should have been petried as soon as that came off. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, don't even wait for a fucking dispel. Just penetrate and get the fuck back in your stack. Like, I don't care. Like, you know, I'll happily refund them. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, and if you have your aggro indicator like in this moment right here, and you are a caster, and you're getting the aggro warning, you should just Petri. Just to be safe. Like, you don't want to get hit by that. By these fucking bugs that are running free.
I see Vibe got a shield in this. That's the only reason he lived.
I mean, the bugs are going to be going at the healers. If you're a caster,
Usually.
just-
Yeah.
Just don't try to peel for them. I mean, I guess you can if you, but I don't know. Like, if you do and you tank a hit, like,
yeah,
They can be
It's-
CC'd by anything, right? They can be
Yes,
Nova,
you
Fear.
can
they
Nova
can,
them.
but
You can.
you can Nova them, but that could also grief somebody. So it's like, you could
I
just
mean,
Nova
Someone
them.
not next to
I
it.
wouldn't
But if
Nova.
like you're out in the middle of nowhere, you could just Nova it out there.
Yeah,
you can technically, yeah, but
I would just
you're-
only do that if you're like sure it's not gonna just like Nova two of them and then just clap someone immediately.
and like Warriors were popping fear on the final A bomb, so that should be off for the entire fight. That shouldn't be a problem. Like nobody should have fear really, because we do not want to get fear during this fight ever. So I don't know what the time of Warlock fears are, but like keep that shit on cooldown too, because I did not want to get feared by a Warlock either. Like,
Well, Halter's a whatever. But they have normal fear. They could just spam cast into.
yeah, I think it's like the death coil. I think is like the only one that's like kind of.
Yeah.
Also, mages. This happened in the resolve one, where a warlock got MC'd, and he put Curse of Elements on one of the tanks, and he almost died. So be ready to decurse. Any curse that would go out in this scenario is good to decurse.
It's a bad curse.
Is a bad curse, yeah. So like definitely make sure that they're taken care of if they're up. So how much damage did that do to Still? I think all three of those came over and fucking beat Still's ass. Oh, there's only two there. I mean, it insta-halved him in one hit. So
I mean, could you drop a dummy? Like, are they
oh
gonna?
yeah, 100%. You can, but now they just gained 10% damage too. So you know it's
If
it's
close
finicky,
to the fight, or
but
if it's very close to the end, then maybe just
like
I
you
don't know.
don't. If there's a warrior coming and taking care of them, you do not want to stop them from like changing
Yeah.
target. Like you don't
But
want
if
them to
there's
change
no
targets. Yeah.
If there's no one and you don't see somebody chasing after them or trying to grab them, I mean, it might not be the worst idea, especially if the fight's about to end in like 5-10 seconds. Like,
Yeah. Like it's
buy some time.
it doesn't hurt
Just
at
situational.
the end. Like if it's really bad and we just have to keep dropping target dummies to keep them keep them occupied, you know, that's fine. Also, I didn't see a single fucking Healthstone usage here.
People just forget they have them.
So, also another consume to help your healers out a big time. I'm curious now. Hold on. Garrett? What? Sorry. Anyway. I don't know if I have a Healthstone. I don't even see Healthstone. But I would be healing probably. Casters. 4 Healthstones used. I mean that is so much free healing right there too. Like there's no reason not to, you know. So Make sure you keep logging in, keeping your fucking your consumes. Now, you use one of those, you will not have a target dummy. But I think that's way more valuable than a target dummy. Sorry, but
Yeah.
1.5k is a lot of stress taking off your healers. So if 30 people, if even just all the DPS hit it, that's like 25 to 40k, like 25 to 30k healing that the healers don't have to do anymore. So
after a volley to help top
yeah,
everyone.
like right after a fucking volley, boom, done. You know, like use your self-preservation skills for this fight. For all of them, all three of them, kind of. Now, like 4 horsemen, we are not leaving if Mograine is not dead. So you better do damage. Smile. You ready to pop a GSPP to finish off Mograine? It will be worth it. I think we'll be just fine. But other than that, I mean, also none of these.
Show.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go to the 4 horsemen here real quick. This was a
Yeah,
very sloppy 4 horsemen. Like, dude, this is like a lot of things you shouldn't be doing.
Can
like,
we have a look? Yeah, because some of their range was completely
yeah,
spread
so
out
fucked.
and, right in the tank
now,
area. Like,
I'm gonna be real. This 4 horsemen should have been a wipe. I'll tell you right now. Fucking Phoenix took 5 ticks of Void Zone on Blow while tanking him off rip. So 5 ticks, and he got lay on hands, and he out healed it. So while this is playing, I'll show you right now. This should have been a fucking wipe, big time, unless they clenched their ass cheeks and figured it out. But there is like 18k consumption is not a coincidence. Like, he is so lucky Stewie was there to lay on hands him. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because right here, he comes in, he takes Lady Blow right here at 137. He's already in a void zone. As soon as he picks up fucking Blow, hits it, he gets hit for 3k into another consumption down to 2.7k. Now he's at 20% HP, so he's fucking low. He gets lay on hands for 10k with like no overheal, is still in a void zone, dodges this fucking blow hit, consumption, another melee, another consumption, and he finally gets hit by his first mark. If like, watch your
I
feet.
didn't think you could survive those. That is wild.
You can. He got 1,000 res on every single one of these.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're hitting for
That
not
is-
as they should be hitting for.
They were not hitting as hard as they should have been. You can see it right here. He was resisting 1,000 damage on every single one. So these should have been hitting for 4k. Like, if you're a DPS warrior, you can survive 1 tick and that's about it. After that, you're dead. So now, I don't know how he was constantly resisting 1,000. I really don't know, but somehow he was.
So I just asked people from Washed Up about the B stats, and it's exactly what we're thinking. It's because of the intercept and whirlwinds during mind control.
Yeah, because you don't want to deep wounds anybody getting sheeped. You don't want to do anything of that nature. All of these are super easy trash. My plan is we're just gonna do one quick dry run of 4 horsemen before we even consume and all that shit. Like, we're just gonna go in, do it where we did in the anvil room. There is, like, in my opinion, like one of the best places to practice. I thought about doing it right outside of fucking 4 horsemen, but fuck that. I really don't want to. I think it's best to just do it right at the beginning and go right in. We'll have to pre-pop a GSPP and then log out. Or we don't have to. I don't really fucking care. We don't have to log out for all I care. But because we'll be booning after SAF and doing like a quick rundown of where everybody's standing. Because they were super slow to get to their positions too in terms of casters and healers and all of that. So I want that to be fucking on point as well. we'll have every protection potion popped walking into KT. There's no reason not to. Other than that, okay, let's keep moving here. There's a lot of trash between here and Four Horsemen, but
The casters, we can just stand in a group and like holy water them too, right before they split.
Yeah, that would.
it just have to be careful on your on your threat, you know. But ideally, all my tanks are walking in with real or 4-piece at least, taunting off rip and going. Like, that's like the most important part in that situation. So I'm gonna try to throw holy water into it. Like, I'm not gonna promise shit, but I'm gonna try. But Four Horsemen really isn't that bad as long as we kill the first two off rip. So that's like the most important part in there. So also, the caster stack was fucking abysmal.
Yeah, that was actually one of my. How likely is it that throwing a holy water would like just fuck that up? Like,
I mean, I don't think so.
The range on holy water is super short.
It's very short.
it is.
Yeah,
It is
like
very short.
we're
But, like,
gonna.
say you landed on all 4 of them. Are we gonna like rip threat off anything? Like,
I mean, all my tanks are good, so I don't think so.
If
but
tanks are doing it with D-stance, they'll just naturally generate more threat than you, no matter what. So, and you'll have salve.
yeah, but like if. Because what they're at Mark 1 right now. I mean, Thane's almost dead already. Like Mark 2, Puffy left. Why the fuck is a paladin in there?
Where?
Why did a paladin just run out of the melee stack?
Bring FR in there.
The aura, yeah.
There's no FR on fucking Thane.
It's,
For
like
the-
deep
It's
for
a
the meteor.
meteor. Oh, that's fucking useless.
I don't know why else.
What the hell was he parsing or what?
Maybe it's
Bro,
a
that's
rat.
their ret paladin. Come on, man.
Could be some.
I mean, also, make sure your shit isn't covering your entire your frames. Like, like.
Are you sure?
You don't want to be seeing this, bro. Like, if Void Zone spawns under this man, he's fucking dead. Like,
Bro, I want to keep my bags open the entire KT fight.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is DBM or Bigwigs, but if you look back here, like, I didn't get to see it really, but I'm gonna have somebody marked. I haven't fully decided. It's probably gonna be a warlock. Is my assumption. Is kind of the one I'm thinking about marking, but like, he is. Like, you come here, and then a mark goes out. I don't know when a mark went out. He doesn't have jack shit for. He doesn't have very good weak auras or anything that I can see, but you come here, wait for a mark, go in, and then if you're melee, there's no reason to come in here. Don't fucking do that. If you're a tank moving off of Zeliak or a melee DPS going in, don't come never ever go over this fucking lip. It's here. It's this side. You go from here, you walk straight to this wall, you hug this wall all the way the fuck in there, DPS, you come back out the same way you came in. None of the shenanigans over this corner here. That's fucking retarded. Now this stack doesn't matter, it's whatever.
They just don't want to be too close to old Sally, so it doesn't chain off the tank if it gets it going in.
Yeah, exactly. Like the way he goes in is good. Like this is good, but he should have went like this. He cut the corner a little bit, but it was okay. But like when you go in, that's exactly how you want to go in. That was fine. Taunted. I don't know why Noodle kept DPSing here and rip threat off a vibe. Man's opening his journey.
Man just wanted
Like,
to parse.
like
Vibe's playing on hard mode.
and
Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
think he just likes opening things.
I mean, when he walked in, he also got a Mograine stack, which is interesting.
think it's because he walks so fucking weirdly.
I mean, that's how I would have walked. That's how I walk going in there.
You just at the wrong time. You're supposed to wait for the third mark to go.
Yeah. I mean, it helps if you have tanking weapons, but yeah. Not a fucking CTS. Now he's swapped weapons the right way. Yeah, there you go, buddy. But just
From make a note, he's tanking him in the wrong spot. He should be like flipped 180
yeah,
degrees.
the boss, like the boss should be where he is, and the tank should be over here. It is pretty much the how we want it to be, so that we give extra range to the healers. He comes in, but like this right here, not good. This is not good. Like you walk a left side, you walk along this pillar. Like you can cut the corner to the pillar, that's fine. Like you don't have to go like into the cubby and over here. Just to the corner and walk straight in. Like
Are we gonna
So
bother
on that
getting,
far side
like
of
a
that
melee
pillar,
DPS in there?
are we
to
just
hit him or no?
stacking all the range and all the healers there, or are we splitting the mages on the closer side?
so from what I
We'll
was
one
hearing
at
was
least.
mages here is what I was hearing kind of. And then the hunters are going to be all the way over to the to the side of these guys yet. Like they're going to be off farther to the left of the healers yet.
The healers are just on the other side of the pillar. Okay.
What it kind of seems like.
Is that right?
Yeah, like the healers are like
Where they
so if the boss is faced the right way, these healers will be able to stand like here. They'll be able to stand even like farther away because the boss will be farther away from them, but the player will be closer. So but like there was now there's also the discussion of all the melee when they go into blow, they're not going to be able to all kill it within 3 marks. Which just about all of them were at 4. At 4 or 5, I don't even know. I can hardly tell, but if you want, you can stagger your way in. Like you can wait a mark and then go into blow. If you want to stagger it a little bit, it's not like everybody has to be going in at the same time. It's completely up to you guys, but try not to walk over other healers. Like you don't want to walk over healers or casters, and like this is the warlocks are doing damage and shit, but like this is super dangerous. Like being here when a melee's walking in is like asking to chain from here to here to here, like over to fucking here. Like
Having Warlock's DPS on that fight in general is fucking
the
scuffed.
I chatted with Ash. He's planning on
Yeah,
going
one
in and
yard
putting
range.
on Curse of Wreck, but what he's gonna do is he's gonna walk in on the melee set, walk in that he can get to it, put it on, and leave. Is pretty much what I have him planning on doing, so that he keeps Curse of Wreck up after like the first 2 minutes or whatever. And I said that's completely
It definitely
fine.
needs elements too.
Yeah, elements would.
It might be
like,
better
more
on
helpful,
elements,
honestly.
yeah. So that's fair.
So what they,
Swap it to elements
what they had
instead.
me do on my Warlock was right off the rip, after the tank has threat, as you see the tank going to the back corner, you put elements on it before you go start attacking Mograine. Like as
Wait,
the tank's walking him over the platform.
Are we
and
talking
then
about Warlock? Did I just get perfect timing? What are you saying?
Your curse.
Was my
when
DPS
on
not here for the DPS fucking chat?
Curse harder,
This
idiot.
fucking guy.
Wow.
Yeah, what the
Wow.
Guy thinks he's a fucking
whoever
hero.
Wow.
enters elements to have them
Wow.
curse as the tank's pulling it to the back corner, so then it'll be up for all the mages. Because elements is more important than wreck there.
Yeah.
Because
So
yeah.
instead of putting Cursor Wreck on this guy,
Just don't want to at all.
Ash, just elements.
What,
I mean, you
if
can
there's
off rip.
long
You can off
debuff,
rip,
so we
but
could-
like
we could,
after
like,
it's 2
do,
minutes.
like,
It's 2 minutes, right?
rotate
I'm just saying
both
that the
warlocks in
plan is
for it.
Felly's gonna be doing elements anyway. So do you also want me to?
He'll know to
wreck
do that.
or-
He was the one that told me to do it off the rip.
Yeah,
So.
no, he
Okay.
said. He said.
And that was his strat, was to go in like the melee and then put it on and leave.
Yeah, we were just gonna do the
Okay.
same thing. Yeah, take the melee path.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Put them both on. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Like that's completely
I
fine.
mean, yeah, if they just like
But like,
regulate,
I fucking hate that shit right there. Don't fucking go over that
Go in
lip.
front?
Don't do
Yes.
it. It's this way. It's this way. It's
Bro, and
always
then you
that
watch like
way.
the fucking warlocks trying to like creep forward and they're next to the healers. I was like,
Don't go that
fuck are
the
you
way.
warlock,
doing?
the
It's
one warlock
cringe.
that went
I
all
really
the
don't
way
even
to
wanna
the
go next to
fucking
that
right
boss.
almost killed everybody, bro.
Like you could see it right
Because
there.
I
I
don't,
mean, like they changed it a
I
little
don't, I
bit,
don't know
but
if I trust you guys enough to go to that boss.
What?
Like that shit. Like, you don't understand how bad that fucking chain is. Like you
it's
gotta be
nasty.
so
It
careful.
is. You have to be super careful.
Oh,
And
the
I
other thing
don't know
is,
if people know that. You know,
is
it's
having
just
that
scary.
the holy
But
round
like,
timer
We
still
don't
there?
with how many times
like,
we've said it, bro. Like, I
what
don't
is
know
this
at
guy
that point.
doing?
Yeah, well, we can say it a million times, and I'm gonna watch
just
your ass
flip
go
one?
fucking chain me. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
I ain't even fucking going next to him in the same
I
postal code as
like.
him, bro.
I just don't know what we're doing here. Like
Can you do it
That's
from
what
the
I was
far
saying.
right, or is there somebody standing there too?
right here.
No, even further right than that. Like
Talking
With
about
the
like
way
behind
that
where
the
the squad
boss
the
is
is.
melee coming?
positioned relative to the tank, it's just purely too dangerous for any warlock to go in. Like they could
100%.
maybe do it if if Zelik was in the corner, because then the
Everybody's
range
ringing
would
out
have
right
better
now.
range from them.
It's not worth
But
it for the 12 DPS.
yeah, like just don't like we can
We've had a lot of
do
mages
as
die
many
in
tank swaps
LG
as we need.
to warlocks trying to DPS on that boss.
Yeah, like
Oh no, no plan the DPS.
no DPS. They're just gonna be putting curses on, and they're just gonna follow the melee fucking stack. Like they're not gonna.
So
They're
there's
not
a
gonna be
holy
over
round
here.
timer.
They're gonna be here.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like they'll
So the
go
second
in,
a
do
holy
it,
round
and leave.
starts,
Like they're in
there's
it,
10
leaving.
seconds in
Like
between the
insta.
next cast, so you can
Making
instantly
sure
just
I
go in, do
understand.
it, go back, and he won't ever cast a holy round.
See.
Making sure I understand too. So as he's getting pulled to the corner is when those curses are going on. I'm assuming that's when I should get a fairy fire into and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you could probably get them just about all on by the time like anything is dangerous anymore. Like they have like a 30-second window, I believe, of casting abilities or whatever. But
Yeah, you can like start with Zeliek, Blimo, and then do Thane.
yeah, then do Thane.
Are we sure we don't want me to start on the one that we're dogpiling on?
I mean, it'll be up fast enough. It's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever.
We gotta be a little chill on threat. Trigger gets position. We're not blowing our load insta.
Like
just playing with
with
fire doing that
DMF,
shit.
we're gonna kill the bosses fast enough that it's gonna be a non-issue, I think. For like,
But like,
Thane and Mograine.
I mean, chained it right here as they were running in and back out. But like, and that guy, like, the fuck is that guy doing, bro?
That could have been weird.
Like,
Begging to kill everyone.
Warlock is here, fucking like they're DPSing in here, and this guy always kept running in front of the fucking pillar. Like, what are we doing here? Backside of the pillar, Brody. Like,
Is that a dwarf paladin or something?
I don't know what it was, but it was also during this fight where a fucking druid like walked up here or some stupid shit. I also like
2 people did.
Yeah, there was like a couple like it was very sloppy. Like this was not a clean kill whatsoever. Like nobody died.
Yeah, they're just lucky.
But they
that
should have
the
died.
chains didn't get cast.
Like this right here enough is fucking like this guy should be dead as fuck right here.
Yeah, so
like
Phoenix he stood in a void zone for 7 seconds, right?
Yep, like this guy should be dead as fuck. There is no question about it. He got lucky as fuck. I don't know how he was
got laid
resisting
on
1,000. Yeah. Stewie fucking saved his life, and that's the only reason that was even saved. So, other
The
than
guy
that,
didn't even shield wall
that
or
guy-
like
yeah.
or health stone or anything.
no, almost nobody in their entire KT health stoned. They used 4
That's
in the
fucked
entire
up.
KT kill. So it's like
That's wild.
Like once I just like get down like 30% HP, I'll just use it. Like what else are you gonna
just
do?
use it right after a frostbolt. Fuck it. Why
Yeah.
not? You know, it's like it's free healing. But I'm assuming let me see here. 2, 3. They used a total of like 9 health stones in this entire raid between Saf and KT. Like this,
I'm expecting everyone here to
like
use
there's
their health stone.
there's no reason not to be using all of your self-preservation skills. Is like the most important thing.
We're
Alleviate
also gonna be like
so much healing
second-
from your healers.
Yeah, like we're gonna use a pre-GFPP like Frost Res into a
Mhm.
Health Stone into a next like Frost Protection Potion mid fight. Probably only have to do like 1 second pop, like during air phase or something. We can do like Recombobulator, not Recombobulator, but Ice Deflector as
Yeah,
well.
ideally, I want to like. I think the first one, I just want to take it and then, like, I don't know. I don't know what the best scenario is. I think it's like, I think it's probably Ice Deflector first air phase, and then it's GFRPP for like the second one, or like before second
Yeah.
one goes
I
up.
mean, we'll
Like,
have the
yeah,
Frost Protection Potion available, and
yeah.
we should
Oh
get it
yeah, I
on
did say that.
CDB.
Yeah. It's like as soon as it drops, re-up it yourself, and then like first air phase, you pop a deflector, then second air phase, whenever you can, just pop your GFRPP again.
And if you can't make it to an ice block, you just Petri.
Petri. Yep.
Because who gives a fuck? Just
Don't
Petri.
be afraid to Petri, gentlemen. That's the number one on staff. When in doubt, Petri it out. Just remember, if a frost blast does go near you when you're in the Petri and it's at air phase, it will damage you through the Petri. So you won't.
Yeah. Like
If you're like you want to raid range 10 before you Petri, ideally, because if you like not okay, there's a lot of intricacies here. When he's picking the 5 people to give Frost Tomb to stand behind, right?
It AoEs around them, right?
It AoEs around them.
splash
That
damage goes through
that
Petris.
that splash damage from the frost blast, like from that person getting put in the tomb, does damage through Petri.
Gotcha.
So, like, you want to Petri with enough HP that you're not going to be like almost dead in the Petri if like somebody near you gets frost blasted. It should be a lot better in terms of us not having to Petri as bad on the air phase, because with that split, I mean, you've seen what happened. They had 4 tombs on one side and they only had 1 on the other side. Like they were super cooked. Like
We're
it
doing
was.
one side.
We're just doing one side. I know you weren't here, Mean, but we are like if you absolutely want to or whatever, you can go through the boss and DPS on the other side as a melee. But I suggest I probably wouldn't. But can if you're fucking
I mean,
adventurous.
if you're avoiding a blizzard and you need to, it's probably worth it, and then
Yeah,
just come
and
back.
then you just have to be aware that you're probably not going to get healed over there.
I mean, if you see
So,
yourself not getting healed and you
yeah.
get down to like 30% for Petri, and
Yeah.
wait until
Yeah.
like somebody's like, "I got you."
And then you're by yourself, so it's not like you're going to get blasted or whatever. But other than that, I mean, we've got the shit. I genuinely do think we are way more prepared. Just in general, with
I mean, yeah, if
how
Eclipse can do
everybody's
it,
doing. So
with the
like,
8
I
active
mean,
healers out of 14, I think we can.
I can't believe they winged it.
like, I mean, there's so much. A lot of the gear that these guys are wearing is not optimized either. Like it's just whatever, in my opinion. Like we've been killing it. So
Oh, did you want me to heal you? Thought I was just gonna hang out.
Yeah, when that ice tomb
no,
goes
we're
out,
just
I'm
we're
actually
just
in
slamming
ice
an
block.
Everlook
I'm
fucking.
just taking
We're
them
slamming a
back.
dimensional
have
Ripper
like-
Everlook here.
I'm just gonna have
Yeah.
4 frost res hiding in the corner.
Wow,
I didn't
look
know
at all
I
those
was
frost
gonna
mages in
Sorry,
melee.
on Zeliak, because I've heard different things. Which side of the pillar do you actually want
From
this on? Because
so
when I first,
pretty
when
much,
we first went over it,
I've heard mages are standing on this side, and then I've heard healers are here, and then hunters are over here. Is what I've heard. But the only thing that I'm weirded out about is if we face this boss how we say we're going to be, which with his ass back here, like I don't know where you really can stand as a hunter to see him, because I see that there's like a little like lip here that you might get LOS'd on.
Yeah, if you can't hit him, then just go to the safe spot and just say, "Oops, can't do damage." And then,
Because from what I know, like you can be here. There's nothing wrong with being here.
I mean, don't they just have it like placed incorrectly?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if this is faced the other way, like the healers would be
Shouldn't that
back
entire
farther.
step be like Yeah.
The healers would be back farther, and then like the mages would be like here,
And we'll be on
like
the
max range, and then you guys are like over here. And then you shouldn't shoot.
You
There
should be,
isn't.
like,
No, there's not at
very
all.
lightly
But
There's
tapping
no
W
reason at
until
all to
you can
rush
attack.
this. It's just
Yeah.
just don't be dumb on this one.
yeah, like I don't even know how many healers are
switch solo.
there.
Don't get
There's
other
like
people killed here.
there's like 5
we have-
fucking healers here.
Yeah, I'll be taking
have
a
a
little
whole-
extra time to go on that.
You have a whole raid like rotating out of the safe zone for this. Like, there's just no reason to rush this.
Yeah, like for the most part, from what I've heard, is we're like splitting the hunters and the mages off rip when we go to blow. So like half the mages, half the hunters will be here, and then 3 marks, they're gonna be swapping. So like these guys go over to this side, and then the mages over here go to here, and the mages here, I think, is where they're planning, is like right here, right on this pillar, and then the hunters are like here, and then the hunters like here, and then healers like here. Is like give or take where it should be, somewhere in here. Thing is, you can't go too far back here, because if you go too far back, then you're in range of this mark. So be wary of that too. Other than that, I mean, after the first 2 are dead, there is absolutely zero rush. Like the tanks will be just fine. Healers will be just fine. There's no rush. I don't give a fuck about the parse. Any of that. It doesn't matter. Just kill it.
That whole fight is just
After the first,
super clean the first 2.
Yep.
You just got to be chill after that.
Kill first 2,
So it's
and we're
just
chilling.
executing the first 2. Yeah.
Yep. And our DPS is superb, and I'm not really worried about killing Mograine and Thane, as long as you guys aren't little bitches with your hands in your pants while you're supposed to be DPSing.
Oh, you want me to play with more than one hand?
Fuck! I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Oh, wait, you have
2
for
hands?
KT.
I use my DDR pad. I don't know about you guys.
It's my third hand, actually. It's slamming the space bar. But any questions? Bro, Jay, Vibe came in here and said their healers didn't even know that they were looking for Frost Blast on their raid frames.
What the fuck?
And they weren't rolling fucking hots, nothing. They weren't rolling shit.
What were they doing?
You think I told this guy?
You think we went over that?
Oh, are we playing the game?
Oh, we're supposed to be healing? Oh shit.
I was
Just
looking in
standing
their
on
like
here, my bad.
priest and pally channel like today, and they were like, let's learn from our KT that the ice block does like damage really fast, and I was like, did you guys not know this?
Oh, I thought.
Better late than never, I guess.
Hey.
They're all like, yeah, we didn't realize
Also-
it'd be that quick.
Also, I don't
KT does damage?
think it's worth it to Stone Shield on these bosses
I don't
as a
plan on it.
tank.
No. Want my
I'm
pot crew,
saving.
I'm
my
saving
pot
mine for a GSPP.
Yeah, shadow protection.
Yeah, don't
Mark
Stone
5.
Shield.
I mean, I'm wearing enough tanking gear. I'm gonna have probably like 11.5 to 12k
Yeah,
health.
just remember, you can eat a 4th mark. After 4th, you must GSPP to eat the 5th. If we're eating anything past that, you better be fucking shield walling. Ideally, we should be fine, but just in case.
Yeah, but you're saying no one should try to get above 3 though. Like, you really
Correct.
shouldn't.
The only time we are ever probably, if we have to, I don't see us having to, is Mograine. That bitch is dying. Like,
Yeah, you stay in to kill him.
you stay in to kill Mograine. After the third, I think you can GSPP because it'll definitely be dead by the 4th. But so
And if
Odds are
you
these
think
guys
you're
die
gonna
fast
eat,
as fuck.
they
a
die
fifth,
fast.
You better be in battle stance executing.
Oh yeah, well yeah, ideally, or D stance. Fuck it, whatever. But remember
mean,
when
if you
you're
can
leaving,
time the
when you're
D-stance
when you're
when it's
leaving marks, when you're leaving a boss, swap the D stance. There's no reason not to.
Just remember to
anything
swap
like-
back so you don't out threat the tank.
Yeah,
when
the
you go
shitter
into,
tank like me
Remo.
over there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Any questions?
We're saying Fury Arms, right? Me for.
I don't even have dual spec, bro.
But
I'm
yeah,
not even kidding.
you should be fine too. Yeah.
Is there any reason we can't intercept into Zeliak once safe?
No reason.
Okay.
Well, after you turn the corner, yeah, why not?
Yeah. When you turn
Send
the
it.
corner, for
Yeah.
sure.
Faster you get there, the better it is.
That's
like,
I plan on doing it.
yeah, the faster you get there, the better it is. So, the more
The
time
whole
you
reason we're
have
taking
for
that route
mark-
is so you don't like chain a mage
Yeah.
stack or something like that. So as long as you know like you're not gonna chain them, you can intercept.
Yep.
So you know, Alex.
Yeah, if you're against the wall, it's fine.
Yeah.
Then you're
We're
safe.
down to Zeliak. We're calling reliefs.
You're calling
So
release.
I don't know if you.
As in.
Just the. No. Healing relief. My bad.
Okay. Well, whatever.
I'm saying
mean,
I'm not
it should just be
continuously
like
calling marks. So
Oh,
like,
well,
if
that's
you were
fine.
using
Yeah.
that as a
No.
reference or
No.
something.
Well, it's just gonna be like, I mean, we pretty much know our rotation, and it is what it is. So
Yeah, the tanks aren't necessarily looking at total marks out. They're just targeting the tank.
yeah, whoever tanks
that
tanking,
boss,
and
they're
when
just
they
waiting
get
till
to
they see a 3, and then
yeah,
they
then
go
they
in.
go. Yeah, that's
that's
about it. Just calm who's going in next for whatever boss, and that's it. You know.
So I mean, like I'm prepared. I've watched a lot of stuff and whatnot. But is there anything new that you said like that we're gonna be doing differently in the meeting when I was in the healer one?